A very good morning, SG.
Good morning, Ahmed. Good to see you again.
Likewise, SG. So today I just wanted to talk about when you started this company Nexo 25 years ago, how difficult and easy what is to engage with the top 500 companies.
Ahmed, yes, it was very interesting, especially at that time, to get involved with the Fortune 500 name. I'm talking about name. Pure luck that we met them and we got engaged. So it was pure luck. Nothing that I have done special for us to get involved with them. So that was important to know. But once getting engaged was now how do we manage the relationship? Now we are talking about one of the best names in the world in automotive industry. A name associated with quality and luxury. And here we are, a very small company out of Lahore with few people only, asked to provide them services. So that says one thing, that these companies, they don't care where you are from. And that's what I felt. To them, it didn't matter which part of the world I was from, as long as we were able to service their needs with the quality level they desire or they expect. Yeah. So the question for your question is in that context important. That how do you deal with a corporate entity of Fortune 500 organization? I mean,
That also from Pakistan,
place for Pakistan. And 25 years ago, Pakistan was obviously not that well, well known with IT industry. It wasn't well known at that time. Today, yes, we are very well known, and some of the best companies get their work done in Pakistan, but not 25 years ago. So I consider myself pioneer at that time to get involved in that and able to build relationship. Now, remember, our very first customer was in Thailand. This is 1996. I mean, they are still our customer. Now, this is 26 years on, and they are still our customer. Now, what do you do right that you to retain them and maintain the relationship for that long? Because so much happens in between.
So tell us something about it.
So it's very simple. It was first you make sure that you learn very quickly from whatever you do. That's first thing you do, and once you start learning and then adopting the change required, this is what we did. And I remember my early days, because we were very young and not mature organization, we would made a lot of mistakes. And it was funny that I would just tell the customer, yes, we made a mistake. Never hide it.
So honesty is one of the...
So I'm natural with that. Oh, sorry, it went wrong. But don't worry, we'll take care of it. And yes, it went wrong. Not coming up with reasoning of this happened, the weather was bad or this was bad. No such reasoning. So early days we always acknowledge that yes, it didn't work out well the way you expected. And somehow they like that. So they started trusting us. And with so many mistakes made, still they stuck with us. Very important lesson here. Be honest with you're dealing with the customer, and they will then continue with you. But the moment you start playing around, they will surely know, because they're mature. Come on, these organizations are there for 100 years. And the people who work in the organization they deal with so many different vendors. So they know how it works out.
Okay, so SG, if you can, just share a story with us of something you did just to retain it in Pakistan or...
Let me take you back. This is 1997.
Okay.
And so far we've been dealing with a customer in Thailand, and they want to work for us. They want some services in other countries. So here I get a call with my German friend who was the CIO of that organization in the Singapore region. He said, Salim, I want to bring a team to Lahore from Taiwan. And if they like what you present, then they want a system developed by you in their country, in Taiwan. Now this was a challenge because suddenly this blue chip customer was to come to Lahore. I have a very small setup, one hall only, not bigger than this hall at all, and not very well equipped.
That's how startups are.
Not very well equipped as startups are. And the biggest issue was power supply was very bad those days. Power will go on and off. Every 20 minutes, click, it will go off, and then after 5 minutes, it will come back. It was not stable at all. Now, my concern was if they come to Lahore and they realize that Lahore does not have a stable power supply, they may think twice, how can we get our work done here?
Yeah, of course.
So I have to now improvise. I didn't have a generator, couldn't afford it, one. So I asked my manager, come on, get me a generator. The building was such that we couldn't put it in the building anyway. So we have to put it on the footpath on the street.
Okay.
So I asked my guy, okay, bring me a generator only for 2 days while they're here. Hook it up to our floor.
Okay.
And so when the power goes, we will switch on the generator and, we will continue work. But he said, then sir, when the power goes off, it wouldn't like bad to them that every time few minutes power is going off and you're running generator.
Yeah.
Okay, I said, so what you do, put a big UPS system in my office only, with 3 computers we need to present, and then when the power goes off, they will not know the power was off because UPS will take over immediately. So there's one more problem. What is that? Oh, AC. UPS won't be able to take the AC. So all right, leave that to me. So but this is very interesting.
Okay.
So this German guy with his team came to Lahore, and day one, we cleaned up the office, nice place. And first thing happened was, I was watching when the car came in on the street, and I was watching from the window, they're coming. As they got out, there was a donkey cart on the footpath. Okay. They got very excited with that. So they forgot about my office, they went to the donkey cart and they're taking pictures with the donkey. And I was really, I said, there goes the team. I doubt they will be, they're going to work with the organization in a city where the donkey carts are still running. Anyway, so they came in and we started a presentation. Exactly that's what happened, that, we're in the middle of presentation and suddenly the AC went off. Okay. It means the power is gone. Yeah. And it was, we're talking about May, a very hot month of the year. And I'm waiting for generator to switch on, and in few 30 seconds generator was started, and I heard the noise. So when generator was on, I had the AC control in my hand, in the back of my hand. So I just pressed the button, AC came on. So nobody realized that power has gone off. Whole day, Emma, this was done. Every 30 minutes, power will come and go and pick power. And I had the control in my hand, and tick, I'm doing it. The day passed well. Yeah. Presentation was very well liked. And in the evening, my German customer was very happy, and we're talking. I said, Salim, I'm very impressed with your city. I said, you are impressed with the city? And this is a German person saying that. And he said, power supply in your city is remarkable. So, we didn't see any fluctuation. And I said in my head, little do you know what we did. The message, Ahmed, is that yes, there are issues around you. You don't have the complete infrastructure, but that's not an excuse for that. Yeah. You have to create an environment of which a customer will get confidence, and this is what we did, and we want the customer. Yeah. So that day is a history in that soul. Because of that day, they're still our customer. 25 years down the track, they still trust us. They give us a lot of work. And yes, they are challenging. It's not easy to deal with a blue chip customer like that. Not easy at all. Their requirements are high end. Their demand is high. They expect above normal quality services and product. But then you have to be that. So yes, today Pakistan is geared to service Fortune 400 customers. We are. Not just that, there are so many other companies. We are today doing it. Yeah. So the challenge of the past is not there anymore. We have more. Our infrastructure is much better. Our quality of power is definitely very clean now. And
challenges will always be there. It all depends your willingness to deal with it.
Look,
as long as you have it,
you can deal with the biggest customer in the world. Bring yourself to their level. Don't go down level. Yeah. Always come to that level. Look at them in the eyes. Be honest. Be very honest when you deal with them, because they know things will go wrong. So don't try to hide things. Don't try to hide. They know things will go wrong. So tell them things went wrong. In fact, no, this German guy, another German guy, who then started coming in to supervise the development. And one thing he said to me was very interesting. I was driving back to PC Hotel, and he said, Salim, your people are they're very defensive. I say, what do you mean? Gerhard was his name. They're defensive. He says, when I'm asking the question, they suddenly they start giving me reasons instead of just coming straight to the problem we're discussing. To me, that's defensive. They're trying to hide something. That was a message. This is it. The last time I heard this, since then I told my people, just when you're discussing something, be straight. Don't try to go around things. If they challenge something, accept the challenge. Don't tell them other stories. Oh, this went wrong, that went wrong. No, yeah, it went wrong. They will respect you more. That lesson to me was an amazing lesson given to me by someone. It stays with me. And today when I deal with people, I'm not defensive. Something goes wrong, it goes wrong. I tell them straight, yes, it didn't work out the way we planned, the way we committed you, the way we promised you, but don't worry, we'll fix it and you will get what you want.
So the message here is that you have to do two things. One, you have to be honest, and then you need to have the capability to deal with the challenges.
If you don't have, build them. Be ready to adopt and go to that level.
Yeah.
You can have the best customer in the world. Your size doesn't matter. Here we are the proof. Size didn't matter. We're talking about a giant with an ant, even a microbe. Still, we were able to build a relationship. So much so, even today we are
for 25 years. That's incredible. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you for talking. This is important that message goes out.
Yes, and this is important for the upcoming startups for them to have a lesson.
Definitely.
Thank you so very much for sharing your knowledge with us.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.